Hello everyone. Just decided to jump on today. I had some things I wanted to share, so I thought, I have some time tonight. Why don't I just jump on? All right, so if you're joining me this evening, please say hi when you come on so I know somebody's here with me. Hey Betty, Betty's on. Well, good evening. It is cold and snowy here and it's winter, so my favorite season is winter, so I am not upset one bit. Only thing I'm mildly upset about is I was supposed to have rehearsal for the musical I'm directing right now, so that's why I have some free time. Hey Kathy, that's why I have some free time because I can't be at rehearsal right now. So I was working on some cards today and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna share these. I'm gonna share these. But Sunday's Live, let's just talk about Sunday's Live. Sunday's Live is going to be amazing. You don't want to miss it, so make sure you're here 3 p.m. Central Time. All right. I had a thought, and then it's gone. It's gone. Yep, there it went. Did you guys see it go? Yeah, it's gone. Okay, anyway, I want to point out a few things. Celebration ends at the end of this month. So if there's anything in this little brochure that you are wanting, they are gone after February 28th. You will not be able to get the items in this catalog or this little brochure anymore. Tonight we are going to be focusing on the Flower and Field Designer Series paper, which is why I have it laid out here. It is free with a $50 purchase. Please also remember, with any purchase of $50 this month, from me you will receive, oh, I should have got them out. Oh, they're right here. Mine are kind of messy, but that's okay. The Artistry Bloom sequins, which come in Rich Raspberry, Coastal Cabana, Mango Melody, and Calypso Coral. So I will send you a package of these for an order $50 or more. Okay, so great set. Now, I want to show you something in this catalog. They have all these items listed. And if you purchase all of these items, you get this one for free. And these are either found in our mini catalog here or the annual catalog. It's not saying you have to order these items in order to get this for free. You can order whatever you want and get this for free, as long as it's $50 or more. So that's how that works, in case you were wondering. But this is just a suggestion. If you wanted to make these types of products, here's what you would need. Alrighty, so that is our celebration. It ends at the end of this month. All right, the next thing is the other product we're going to be using tonight, which is in our mini catalog. We will be using the stamp set Happy Thoughts, which I just apparently can't get enough of. First of all, it's a $1 million stamp set. When you sell $1 million worth of product with Stampin' Up, you get to design your own, help design a stamp set. And Jackie Ballheis, which I love her, definitely follow her on YouTube, Clump and Stampers. I enjoy her videos. Sometimes her husband Dave even gets in on the action. She wanted some sentiments. So she designed the sentiments that have an inside and an outside for your cards. And then I like how the catalog presents you with some samples. I'm going to present you with a few more. So the stamp set looks like this. It is red rubber, like that. And I have used, I think, all but that one so far. Okay, love this stamp set. We're going to be using it. So I got my inspiration today from a lady named Susie Wood from Stamp with Susie. I was cruising Pinterest last night and this design jumped out at me. It's similar to my usual design that I go with, but with a little tweak. And I just loved it and decided to make it in all of these papers. So you're going to see it in all of these papers. So let's talk about these papers. Flower and Field. Some beautiful papers. Got a back side, got a front side. This is Flirty Flamingo, Petal Pink, Cherry Cobbler, Basic Black, Misty Moonlight, Shaded Spruce, Bumblebee, Pool Party, Whisper White. This would look great with the medium Daisy Punch. Granny Apple Green, Just Jade. So there's more of a side that's got more black on it, and then there's a side that doesn't on each of these. And I don't have the colors out in front of me right now. I want to say that's pumpkin pie, but I better not say that until I look real quick. I like this one. A Field of Flowers. And that is Bumblebee. Let me look real quick on the thing. Yes, it is pumpkin pie. Okay. So that's the paper. It is 12 by 12. You get 2 sheets of each free with a $50 purchase. And I loves it. I loves it. All right. So to start with today's project, you need a piece of, and I've been working today and didn't have time to change out I'm just looking. It's like, oh, that's a little dirty. You don't see that. That's okay. I've been having fun today. Since, I was supposed to be rehearsal and I'm not. This is an 8.5 by 5.5 piece of basic black scored at 4 1/4. All right. So we're going to go ahead and fold that. So that is the basic A2 card size. It's a sheet of cardstock cut in half. Either way, actually, no matter which way you cut it in half and then fold it the other way, you get a piece of A2. All right, and our matte layer, I chose Cherry Cobbler for this particular card, is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. That is my typical matte layer size. That's what I like to do. So there's just a tiny bit of border around the outside. And I chose 2 pieces of paper. Here we go. I chose this one, which is a piece of 4 by 3 and a piece of 1 1/4 by 4. So it leaves this little gap. Now my usual card is 3 and then I do 2 1/4. So there's an inch right here of whatever your matte layer is. Now, if you matted this on white, you could stamp right there. That would look nice. But we're going to do something a little different. I'm going to take a little piece of this sparkly organdy black ribbon, which is in our annual catalog, and I'm going to put it there. And I'm going to use that Happy Thoughts, Happy Birthday, and I am going to stamp it on a piece of Whisper White because I have like 2 sheets left. Then I'm going to go to my basic white. And I used Cherry Cobbler, and then I used the double oval punch, which is my new best friend. I've used it so many times today. And I punched it out. And that's going to go on the front. Now, there's a little gap here. And normally, as I said, this would have been for me 2 1/4. So what I did is I used some of that paper and I cut an inside strip that I'm going to layer on the inside. So we'll get to that in just a second. But let's assemble our card. So what is everybody doing tonight? Anybody got anything fun going on? We had leftovers. And yeah, that's the extent of my fun tonight. And I've been working on my musical stuff, putting cards together. Again, I made 10 of these. 10 of these, and it cut to cut all 10 of them maybe took 10 minutes. And then to assemble them took a little longer than that, but I saved this one so I could assemble it for you. So I have it like that. So far I've got that. Now I'm going to put my ribbon on. Let's talk about the host code. If you place an order with me and your order is less than $150, make sure you use this host code. If your order is over $150, you are going to get at least 10% in Stampin' Up rewards, where you can choose anything you want. So if you place a $150 order, if I'm doing my math right, that's $15 worth of free product you can pick out of the catalog. Okay, I didn't press it hard enough on the other side there. Actually, you know what? Both sides look pretty good. I like the other side better. I'm going to change my mind on that one real quick. That's all right. I like the side better. It's got a little more sparkle to it. Speaking of sparkle, you do not want to miss Sunday's Facebook Live at 3 p.m. Central. It's going to be a sparkly day. It's going to be very sparkly. I have been working with the new butterfly bouquet collection that is coming out to customers in March. I can't quit playing with it. Having so much fun. Come up with many different, no matter how I use it. It's just, I love it. I do like butterflies, but this particular set is really just jumping out at me a little bit there. Okay, so that is my basic card front. And then I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals on around the ribbon. So here's what I'm going to do. Get my dimensionals, which I know I got out. There they are. All right, so on the top, I'm going to put one right in the center and then one just a little bit over because I want to leave that middle so that my ribbon can move. So I want to do that on the top and the bottom so that my ribbon has somewhere to go. It's one of my favorite ribbons. You'll find it in the annual catalog. It's pretty and shiny. All right, so happy birthday. And again, you could put anything here. You know, this could be congratulations. This could be a thinking of you. This could be a thank you. This could be anything. On the inside, I used the stamp from Happy Thoughts. And I went ahead and stamped it. You don't need to watch me stamp. But I used a piece of 4 by, is this 5/8? Yes, 5/8. Because what I did is I had a strip of 1.5 left, so I just cut it in half to make 2 cards with. I'm going to put that right down there at the bottom just to give the inside a little something. I do like to make my insides have a little something and not just, you know, the greeting. Something, just something. And I always look on the back side and get it lined up. And this white layer is 5 1/4 by 4. And then this is the same matte layer as that, which is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And again, if you want to do quarter mats, that's fine too. Just knock everything down by 1/4. A lot of people do that. Everybody's different. All right. So this is just a simple layout you can do to use up your paper. Because if you're anything like me, you have a lot of paper. And this uses up a lot of paper. And it's pretty. And you get 10 totally different cards. Okay, that's it. Bam. Happy birthday with some sparkle. I don't know if you can see the sparkle. And then the inside. Today is great because it's all about you, the great person you are, the great things that you do. All right, so that is card 1. Now, I said there would be 10, and there are 10 cards. So I used almost every front and back. So that's 1. Here is 2 with that paper on Just Jade, and I used the ribbon from the Flowers and More. It's in the annual catalog. The other side on Just Jade on black, and again did the inside the same way. Now its reverse looks like this. I thought that was also pretty. So there's its reverse. And let's talk about these two. These two are opposite as well. You notice a little bling on those. I put some bling on these. These are the in color enamel dots in Bumblebee I put in the center of those flowers just to give it a little something extra there. And then these are retired glitter enamel dots, my absolute favorite embellishment ever. I'm trying to work my way through my retired products. This is also retired, the Granny Apple Green ribbon, and I love it. So I thought it was perfect to bring out the Granny Apple Green. So if you have any colors that match this in embellishments and ribbon, use them up. Have fun with what you have. Don't be afraid to use it. And then this is the Misty Moonlight Shaded Spruce Combo. And again, I've added some of the the enamel dots, the in color enamel dots up in the corners, just to give it a little extra color and bling. Now this one I didn't matte. I wanted to see what it looked like without me putting a matte on the inside. So let's look, let's compare. There we go. There we go. That's what the difference is. One is not matted, one is. One's matted, one is not. I can't say that, you know, I hate this. I don't. So if you don't feel like adding the extra matte piece, it looks great without it. All right, and the last 3 here are not exactly opposite. Here's what I did with this. I didn't like the full Bumblebee dots on the top. So I thought, you know what, why don't I just put like that? And I liked it. So this is Bumblebee ribbon. This is Cherry Cobbler on basic black with a Cherry Cobbler matte layer. And I did go ahead and put the bumblebee in here because it does bring out, you know, it pops that a little bit. I put this one on cherry cobbler with bumblebee this time. There you go. And one more, which is my favorite, so that's why I'm saving it for last. Okay, so it's kind of opposite this one, but not really. Yeah, not really. Oh, I love this paper. This one's my favorite out of the whole pack. Love this one. And this ribbon is some retired ribbon my upline gave me in Flirty Flamingo. But what you could do, because I don't believe there's any current ribbon in Flirty Flamingo, what you could do is take any white ribbon we have and use our Flirty Flamingo Stampin' blends and color it with the side of the brush tip. And you can color any white ribbon in any color that is a blend. And you'll notice I put some of these plain with patterns enamel dots. Let me see what they're called. Yes. Plain with patterns resin dots in the Calypso Coral and the Bumblebee. And then I like the inside too. All right, so that was 10 cards, and it did not take me very long to make these at all. 10 cards that I'm sure anybody who gets these is going to love. And it was so easy because you cut it in your paper into 4 inches, and then you just cut it into 3 and then 1 1/4, 3 and 1 1/4 on the flip side. It was so easy to make. All right, so thank you all so much for watching. Just wanted to hop on real quick. Again, this is the host code for February. If you are interested in purchasing products, go to www.stampinup.com. Be sure to select Amanda Bach as your demonstrator. If you have any questions, my email is bachstarstamping@gmail.com, and I'm going to put my favorites on top. Where's the other one? This one. This one's my favorite. There we go. These two are my favorites. I love this, and I love this. I would love to get these cards. These are pretty. So I appreciate you watching. Please like and share, and this will go up on YouTube as well and Pinterest. So like and share there as well. Subscribe, and I will see you all Sunday at 3 p.m. Central Time for another Facebook Live. Thank you. Bye-bye.